Are you afraid of dying?
No, not at all.
Do you think you go somewhere?
No. The one thing I can't understand, I can't grasp my mind around, I feel when you die, there's just nothing. It's like when you're asleep and you're not dreaming. But I can't imagine nothingness lasting forever. That's the thing that I cannot get.
I can't grasp. To not exist forever.
Forever.
When does forever end?
Yeah.
What happens when we die? If we remove religion, remove all ideas of heaven or reincarnation or spiritual dimensions, and strip it down to pure hypothetical logic, is nothing really a possible outcome? The most common materialist belief says that when we die, we simply cease to exist. Consciousness ends. You see nothing, experience nothing. But here's the paradox. Consciousness cannot comprehend nothing. You cannot imagine non-existence. Try to. Close your eyes and try to feel what it would be like for you to not be. You can't. Because even in the act of imagining nothing, you're still aware. There's still a point of reference. Consciousness can simulate darkness, silence, stillness, but never the total absence of self. This leads to a profound question. If we can't truly comprehend nothingness, is it even something we can experience? Or is it a logical impossibility for the conscious self? Now consider this. Infinity exists. Time. If there is no higher power controlling it, is infinite in both directions. No beginning, no end. If time is truly infinite, then so are the possibilities. That means everything that can happen will happen, given enough time. Every arrangement of particles, every pattern of energy, every possible configuration of consciousness will eventually arise again. And that brings us to two possible scenarios that challenge the idea of permanent death. Scenario 1. Once you die, you relive your exact life again, over and over, a closed loop, not as a punishment or reward, but as a natural byproduct of infinity. You never escape your own point of view. You don't remember dying. You don't remember being born. You just wake up into your life again and again, the same memories, the same events, the same emotions. If this were true, you would never know it. Because the loop always resets your awareness. You would always feel like it's happening for the first time. Consciousness would never be able to step outside the cycle to realize it's a cycle. From your perspective, it would be life as usual, just infinite times. Scenario 2. You don't relive your life exactly, but because the universe is infinite in time and space, every possible combination of particles will eventually repeat. That includes the specific arrangement of matter and energy that makes up your brain, your mind, yourself. Eventually, through sheer probability, you come back, maybe not in the same place, not with the same name, but with the same feeling of I am. That awareness you have right now, the feeling of being you, it will rise again. It has to. In an infinite system, anything with even a 0.00001% chance of happening will still happen. An infinite number of times. This isn't about souls, it isn't about karma, it's about the raw math of endlessness. If consciousness arises from physical complexity, and if the physical universe is infinite, then so is the recurrence of conscious experience. Now think about your own beginning. You don't remember being born. You don't remember the first few years. Your awareness faded in gradually. You learned language. You formed memory. You didn't suddenly become you. You slid into it. If no one told you that you were born, you would feel like you had always existed. There is no first moment of awareness that you can point to. It just became more vivid with time. So why would death be any different? If consciousness can arise without your permission, without your memory of a beginning, what's to stop it from arising again? Somewhere else, sometime else, in some other form. Non-existence has never been experienced, not before you were born, not after you sleep. Every time you lose consciousness, in sleep, under anesthesia, during trauma, you always come back. You always return to awareness. Every time you wake up, you resume the story. So, what if that story never really ends? It just loops, or resets, or re-emerges. The claim that you'll see nothing after death assumes that consciousness is a one-time event, that it's tied only to the body. But we have no proof of that. We don't even fully understand what consciousness is. To say that it ends permanently is just as speculative as saying it doesn't. In fact, we have more direct experience with waking than with ceasing. We've experienced returning to awareness every single day of our lives, and we've never experienced nothing that should at least raise doubt. This isn't to say you'll go to heaven or become a ghost or be reborn. This is a philosophical argument about the impossibility of experiencing nothingness and the inevitability of conscious experience within an infinite framework. Even if your specific body and memories disappear, the experience of being, of some form of awareness, may be the default state of reality. Not because it's designed that way, but because infinity leaves no stone unturned. Given enough time, everything happens. Even you again. So the next time someone says, when you die, it's just nothing, ask them this. When have you ever truly experienced nothing? Can you even imagine it? Or does your mind always cling to something, a flicker of awareness, a whisper of self? Maybe consciousness is not a flame that burns once and goes out. Maybe it's a pattern, one that keeps showing up again and again, not because of magic, but because of math. And if that's true, then you have never truly left, and maybe you never will.